What's up guys, it's your favorite Kiwi coach, and give me 6 months of your time, I'll give the best golf swing of your life. So welcome back to the channel. In this particular video, we're going to be reacting to another athletic motion golf video. This is going to be focusing in on the arm movement throughout the backswing. A lot of you guys out there probably get your arms maybe too far in front of you on the backswing, or maybe you ladies and you juniors out there are the opposite. You're getting your arms way too far behind you. Anyways, a lot of you guys struggle with where should the arm be at the top of the swing? How should I move my arm throughout the backswing? If you're asking yourself that question, this is the perfect video for you, and let's go ahead and jump in. But before we get into the video, I want you guys to check out the link down below after this video is done. It's to our Kiwi Platinum membership. If you guys didn't know, YouTube does not pay the bills, and if you guys want to help support this YouTube channel and allow us to continue to make videos for you guys, after the video is done, check out the link down below to the Kiwi Platinum membership and then go ahead and sign up. It really does help support this channel so we can continue to make videos for you guys. Now let's start getting into the arm movement throughout the backswing. So like I talked in the intro, this particular video we're going to be reacting to Athletic Motion Golf. It's an American YouTube channel. This particular video is going to be detailing really what an amateur golfer typically does when they move their arms on the backswing versus what a pro is doing. I think the main point they're trying to get across in this particular video is, everyone agrees that at the top of the swing, you want to have the correct amount of depth with the arms, as well as you want to have the correct amount of rib cage rotation or chest rotation. Now, the way that we get there and the tools that we use, or really the images that we use, this is where they're going to bring up the argument that it's typically flawed. And I think this little picture right here is a great example of, the old school way of thinking about how to get the arms across the chest. You put like a towel, you put a glove underneath your left arm to keep connection, right? And then you pull the arms across your body. I think personally, as well as these people agree to this statement, that this whole training aid or this whole idea or image of how to get the arms to get depth is actually leading a lot of you guys to not get depth at the top of the swing. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. I think there's some really interesting points throughout the whole video, so we'll try to cover most of it in this particular video. Let's go ahead and start.
In today's pros versus AMs video, we're going to talk about a topic that we know a lot of golfers struggle with because we see them every week. It's shoulder rotation and lead arm depth. It's getting the lead arm deep enough with enough shoulder rotation to really allow you to hit the ball more solidly with a lot more speed and a lot more consistency. The AM we chose for today's video is very representative of what we regularly see with regards to shoulder turn and arm depth in the swing.
So before we get further into the video, I want to just bring this up. This whole graphics that you're seeing here is not something they created just for this video. This graphics is actually to their new 3D system that they've created. Exclusively, I think, for Athletic Motion Golf members. But this is actually very, very interesting because whenever you typically take a look at 3D systems, it's very difficult for you to just isolate a certain body part and be able to watch that body part move throughout the golf swing without watching all the other body parts move at the same time. So because in gears, typically you have so many different body parts moving throughout the golf swing, even if you kind of show the client what they should be looking for, it's easy to get distracted and it's hard to kind of really look at the minute or the small little movements that we're trying to be working on.
Tony here came to us because he was frustrated with his ability to, as he put it, wind up in the backswing. He felt like his inability to wind up was really hindering his ability to generate speed.
Okay, so this is the problem that they're trying to solve with this particular video. They got a typical client who's in their 60s who still feels like he's quite active, still feels like he has quite a bit of mobility, but for whatever reason, whenever he's making a golf swing, he just can't get a big churn, he feels like. As well, when he looks at his golf swing, the swing doesn't look like he's getting a very big churn, right? It looks like the swing is very short. So the client is currently under the impression that maybe it's his mobility, it's because he's so much older now that he's never going to be able to get a big full shoulder turn, right? Get the depth at the top of the swing that he likes. But what they're actually going to bring up in this video is the way that he's actually moving his arm is going to be the reason why he's not getting enough depth at the top. It's not because it's mobility, it's actually because of mechanics. And this is something that I also see with my clients talk about a lot as well, and they struggle with as well. So at this point of the video, they're using their 3D system. What they can do with the 3D system is they can start to kind of make parts of the body go opaque and then really highlight the parts of the body they're trying to use or try to look at and see what's going on.
There are basically two primary ways golfers move their lead arm across their bodies. Number one, and this is how Tony was doing it. It's also how the vast majority of amateur golfers we captured do it as well. The image you see here is how he described how he thought the lead arm should move across the chest in the backswing. He wanted to keep his back relatively flat, left shoulder feeling like it's connected, and pull his hand as far across his chest as possible in order to get as much depth as possible.
So as you can see, they just brought up what the typical amateur golfer thinks they have to do when they're trying to get their arms to have more depth. Now, in my opinion, I think the main reason why they think they have to do this is because of the instruction that they have been told. Think about it. If you put a glove in your armpit or like a towel in your armpit, and you're taught to keep that there and then just pull your arms across the chest, well, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to move the arm exactly like they are demonstrating in this little 3D system that they got going on right here. So as you can see, this joint in the arm, or basically this bone right here, is going to be abducting or moving across the chest. And then it gets to a point to where it hits the chest, which is right here. And then from here, to get the full depth at the top of the swing, we're now going to see at the elbow joint that this bone is now going to start to bend to be able to get the full amount of depth. So they're really just moving this joint right here, and then at the very end, this joint right here. And that's typically how the amateur golfers move their arm across the chest.
In this demonstration, and just like Tony was trying to do, the golfer is only thinking of movement from the shoulder joint. As you see, that produces a big decrease in our starting angle.
Here's the pro swing. All right, that's it for you guys on YouTube. But before you guys click off, let me give you some quick wrap-up points. So if you're one of those people out there that feel like you're not mobile anymore, right? You feel like you're losing your flexibility. You feel like you can't get a big full shoulder turn. You can't get the arms behind you with the correct amount of depth. You're losing a whole lot of distance. Well, oftentimes it's not necessarily your mobility. It could just be your mechanics of how you're actually trying to get the arms to move on the backswing. So really focus in on when you're moving your arms across your chest. Do you just feel a tight little pinch on the armpit right here? Are you abducting your arms solely and not really retracting the scapula here? Or are you actually doing more so the pro move? It's very simple. Feel out your scapula as you move your arms on the backswing. If you don't feel your scapula moving kind of outwards as opposed to inwards, if it's moving outwards, that'd be good. If it's moving inwards, it's not good. That might be something you want to focus on. If you guys are struggling with this and you just can't do it by yourself, well, that's where the Kiwi Coach 6-month program comes into play. I'd love to help you guys out with your golf swing, as well as Hiroshi-san, one of our instructors, would also love to help you out with your golf swing. By the way, for Hiroshi-san, he just opened up his waiting list, and the first 10 people to sign up and take a lesson with Hiroshi-san will actually win a free lifetime Kiwi Platinum membership on our membership site. We have 260 videos on that site currently, and we post about 10 to 20 videos every single month. You will get access to all the videos that are currently on the site, all the videos that will be on the site in the future for free for a lifetime. So all you have to do is get on the waiting list, take a lesson from Hiroshi-san, and you automatically win that. And then also the first 10 people as well, there'll be a giveaway for a free round lesson where if you guys are the winner of that, you can get a free round lesson from Hiroshi-san and myself. So check out all of that. Also, make sure to check out the Discord channel. Let us know what your thoughts are on these style videos. Do you have other videos we should react to? Make sure to tell your friends about the Kiwi Platinum membership as well. So go ahead and check out all of that. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video.